Hey, I'm Jocelyn Peterson. I am a strength and conditioning coach, a cancer specialist, and a menopause specialist. So today it is brought to you by Major Fitness. I'm going to be doing the workout on the B17 Flying Fortress. So a little bit different this time. I'm going to actually just set a timer and see how many things realistically, with some rest, about 30 seconds, how many things can we get done in 10 minutes? So if you want to skip ahead and go to the exact portion we are starting the video, go ahead and do that. Pause at any time if you need to. I'm gonna literally set a timer on my computer, and then we will just count anywhere from 5 to 10 reps of each exercise, and some of them we will do only twice, some of them we'll do 3 times. So let's do full body. We'll do 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to get creative, and I literally am winging it right now. I just want you guys to know that strength coaches, athletes, everyone has struggled with motivation sometimes, and sometimes the best thing to do is just set a timer. So that is gonna be my example today, is setting a timer on this weight rack, and we're gonna get started. So here we go. Setting the timer. All right, so 10 minutes. Starting now. Okay, so if we wanted to set up doing maybe some low rows, you can set up a handle. This can be a handle that looks like this. This can be handles that look like this. All right, go ahead and pause video, set that up. We're gonna go 10 reps here. I had actually cheated, put the weight on. So I'm gonna pull down here, and we're gonna start. So I'm gonna go 8 reps for this first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you know what I'm gonna do is actually set up the other cable machine. I'm gonna set up a handle. So this is actually gonna be my rest, is setting up this weight. So I'm gonna pull this down. Oop. And mistakes still happen. So I'm gonna pull this down. Make sure everything's moved out of the way beforehand. All right, we're pulling this guy all the way down. We're gonna go straight into it, because setup sometimes is enough rest. Make sure you set that weight not too heavy for this first set. So what I'm gonna do is stand opposite leg. I'm gonna go left leg and right arm. I'm gonna bring my other leg up. So this is sort of like an RDL. Need a little more space here. I'm gonna go forward, glutes engage. This is for 2. For 3. 4, and I'm already thinking about the next exercise. 5, we'll go for 10 on this one. 6, just because it's kind of light for me. 7, don't let your hips tilt too much. 8, glutes engage. 9, and 10. So we're working on ankle stability, core, hamstring, glute. This is a really great one for full body. Move nice and controlled as it pulls forward. Feel a little bit of a stretch, fight back. That's for 1. Move slow. 2. Glute engage. 3. Don't lose your balance. 4, and if you need to stop at 5, 6, 7, that's fine. Good. I believe this is 6. Even I lose count. This is 7. Move slow when you're going down. Good. 8. 2 more. And last one. Here we go. All right, I decided I want to go a seated weighted calf raise. So I'm going to put that back. Pause video if you need to. Load those weights up. I have kind of set this up already with some weights. So grab a dumbbell if you don't have access to a Smith machine like this. Again, pause video if you need to. What I'm gonna do is roll this bench underneath, and I'm gonna grab you guys. I'm gonna do a weighted calf raise, but seated. So what this looks like is setting those plates up, and I'm gonna need a little bit of height, so maybe I even have set a plate up so that I have a little bit of range for that foot to move up and down. All right, so we're lifting up. I'm gonna go 10 because it's a little bit lighter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, woo, burn, and 10. Okay, so rehooking that felt a little light, so maybe I even load it and I exchange it for a little bit more weight. So I think pretty light for me, so I'm gonna add quite a bit of those 22s. If you have not done that exercise before, or if you're doing, honestly, you could even do these with a plate on your lap, or you can use dumbbells. So don't feel like you need to have necessarily that Smith machine, but how convenient is this that I can quickly change all these? So we're gonna go back to that row. We're gonna keep this nice and wide. I think we can get through this, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna keep that same weight because that was a good amount of weight. Sit back, we're gonna pull for 1. I'm gonna go to 8 for 2. Slow on the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one. Slow on the way up. Go ahead and stand up with it. And sometimes you guys, we set a timer, it goes off, and you're like, I am motivated, I'm gonna keep going. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do those RDLs again. And again, this is a different muscle group, so okay to go straight into this. So we're gonna go nice and slow for 8 this time. So we did 10 the first time. That's for 1. For 2, keep that shoulder locked in, slow on the way out. 3, 4, don't move too fast on this one. This is balancy. 5, 3 more. 6, 7, and last one. Great, you guys, switch sides, switch arms. So it's left arm, right leg. If you're doing the opposite, that is okay. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Use those glutes. Try not to open up the hips too much. Good. And last one, here we are. Slow out and glutes on the way back up. Perfect, I'm gonna release that guy, going straight back into those weighted calf raises. I have so much more weight, so I am going to move slow and maybe not even go very deep with the heels. So I'm gonna lift up, drop about to straight, and then go on to tippy toes. Good. Being careful with how I'm moving. That's for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna go to 8, 7, and 8, all the way on the tippy toes, re-racking. Okay, we're gonna check that time really quick, which is totally fine to do in between. Guys, we have 1:50. I think that we can do one more round. Here we are. I'm gonna probably only go to 5 on this one, maybe 6. 1, back to the rows. 2, still move controlled. 3, 4, 5, Let's do 6. 6, control on the way up, going into those RDLs. Maybe we only do 6 on each this time. All right, I grabbed a right arm, so left leg is doing that work. Okay, control for 1. Slow on the way out. 2. 3. Make sure that glute's doing the work. 4. 5. And for 6. Okay, other side. Ooh, we have 45 seconds. Here we go for 1. Wobbly on that one. 2. 3. 4. 5. And last one. Stay controlled on that foot. Try to not grip those toes. Let's put it back. Okay, we have technically 15 seconds, so I'm so sorry. We're gonna go over that 10 minutes. It's about to go off in 8 seconds. I'm gonna just pause it so you don't hear a bunch of beeping. Let's do that last set. So we've at least gotten through a few sets. If you wanna load a little more weight, go ahead and pause the video and unhook or put the plate, dumbbell, whatever you are using. Let's finish this last set. We'll do 8. Tippy toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, go all the way to the top, re-rack, put that weight down, take the plate off, whatever you guys are doing. Okay, honestly, this video is also for myself. I sometimes struggle with the motivation. By the way, that was about 10 minutes. And we did the cable RDLs. We worked on stability, core strength, posterior strength. You did those low rows where you're working on your back, your core, your low lats. And then we did some weighted Smith machine, whether you did dumbbell, plate, and then that was working the calves. So this was a fantastic short workout for climbers, trail runners, road runners, honestly, any sport. The biggest thing is sometimes just getting to the gym, and then it's intimidating to get to the gym and then not know what to do. Set a timer and then pick muscle groups that you want to work on. There's so many good apps, but sometimes we just need someone to motivate. Let me help you. I'm going to be releasing more of these. Tell me in the comments below what you guys want to see next. Thanks for joining.